Gecko, the old school gamer here, presenting one and done Top Gun. Yes, I had this growing up, so a little bit of my critique here is going to be some nostalgia, but I have taken off the glasses. The nostalgia glasses, not my actual glasses, because actually, um, here we go. So the it's not an LJN game. It's by Konami. And as you know, I love Konami. I got a lot of Konami games along with Capcom games. Those are the two heavy hitters on the Nintendo. Or really any system actually. Uh so I don't know. I okay, so I guess what I'm trying to say is this game can be bad in some people's eyes. There's only like 4 levels. Um, you have to land the plane. You have to refuel in the air. Um, if you mess up either one of those, you destroy a plane. So if you have 3 planes, let's say you have 3 planes, and you do the first level flawlessly, bam, you don't die. Okay, you try to land the plane. There you go. You've lost a plane, right? And you miss it. Then you do level 2. You do that one flawlessly, except there's I think level 2 has a refueling. It's either 2 or 3 that has a refuel. So you lose a plane there if you don't know how to refuel. Uh, then after you refuel, you finish the level, right? If you do that flawlessly, then you got to land the plane. So really, you can have a game over theoretically at level 2. Now, or 3, depending on if there is a refuel. I think there is a refuel on level 2. It's been a while since I've done it. Uh, excuse me, I got halls and coffee, so we're good. So, I don't know if there's points to be had to gain an extra life. Probably not. There's only 4 levels. Um, this this game is one of the first games to actually be sort of like a flying simulator style where you're in the cockpit and you're looking through this. So, um, you have to give it props for that. You have to give it props because it is Konami. It's not a horrible game, but it's they have the same view. Pretty much, it's either the sky view or the water view, but everything looks the same. You do have boats in the water that you got to destroy, but it's what I mean is it's the same. The view, I mean, yes, there's the water scene and the sky scene, but the sky scene's all blue with some white clouds. Uh, I'm I'm most likely playing Captain Skyhawk more than Top Gun. As a kid, I played Skyhawk a hell of a lot more than Tom Cruise, than Top Gun, and even nowadays, the modern times, I'm actually playing Captain Skyhawk over this. Captain Skyhawk has a bit of the in view scene as well as an overhead view, so it changes it up and stuff. So I like Captain Skyhawk more than this one, but I do have a little bit of love for Top Gun. Not a big fan of the movie. I might as well just throw that out there. My wife is. So let's get into it. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. It's an okay game. It's probably a high D, low C. I mean it's a completely average game. Kind of, I don't know. Like I said, 4 levels. It's sort of, dare I say, boring. I don't know. It's you'll see. Here we go. Let's get this signal on. There we are. Oh, cool. I didn't know I could do this. I have to turn my TV. See, my TV has this really bright blue glare on me. So sometimes, but I didn't realize. Okay, so it goes directly. Yeah, it's all good. Looks good, actually. Thanks to my buddy Joe Sixpack hooking me up with the setup. So now my shit kind of looks professional. So here we go. Top Gun, Konami, start the key. Make sure my mic and shit is on. So I am adjusting the sound quite a bit. I'm trying to find a sweet spot. I mean, awesome cutscene. I mean, there's a guy here. So, mission 1. Now, remember, it says mission 1, right? Well, when we get to the sequel, this says, I'll just go to the big screen here. When we get to the sequel, it says Top Gun, the second mission right here. So there's some confusion there. Also, the end label looks almost identical to the other one, the first movie, the first game. But all right, let's hear. Transition here. Okay, so do you want 40, 20, or 10? Well, theoretically, if you get 40 at 1 power, they still blow up the planes just as quickly. If you get 2 power of 20 missiles, supposedly it's, I don't know, it doesn't seem to matter. I think I would go with 40 and 1. I mean 40 at power 1, because you got 40 missiles to launch at their ass. And so if you have, okay, so you have Tiger missiles, okay? They're 4 power. They're the strongest missiles you can get. You only get 10 of them. How many enemies are on the screen? A lot, okay? Let's say you're firing missiles, okay? And you miss. Now what? You're short a missile that should have hit. So, no. You know what? We're going with maximum number of ammunition. And, okay, so we're taking off. Now, these controls here are nothing. Although, up here it tells you how many missiles you have. I got 40. Over there, it's gonna matter. Let me see if I can pause this. Nope. Alright. So A is your machine gun. I'm awful at this. So you see what I mean about the graphics, right? I couldn't tell if I was high or low. There, I got one, finally. Son of a bitch. There. My guns do pretty good. So. Yeah, I got him. So there's no pause, just so you know. Where are they? So here's where you gotta shake these assholes off you, I think. There we go, I got him off. Good, I was hoping he wouldn't fire his... You see very little of the radar, shit, I got hit. Of the missiles. Okay, I was hitting my missile, and that was not firing. So when we go to land, over here where it says Alt and Speed off to the left there, you gotta have a speed of like 200 to land, I think is what it is. I'll be following the on-screen directions because I don't remember the speed or the altitude at which those speeds need to match. I hope I land. I can land and I can die too while I land. So it's not I'm not like the AVGN where he claims to never be able to land. And then he does once by accident. I think he did. Okay, here we go. So now your speed is controlled by your A and B button. Well, when it's, I don't have control right now, so, okay, so here we go. So, speed down, left, speed down, left, speed up, okay, so A is speed, and B is slow, and I think oh, you bitch! Yes, no, I landed. I was just a little nervous that I was like, oh shit, didn't I pull up fast enough? Yeah, every time you see that screen, it's like, oh shit, here we go. Okay, so we got to destroy an enemy aircraft carrier, which is sort of like what we landed on. So I'm going to stick with the ×4 or the 40 missiles, because now we're gonna go with the air and sea battles. So got my hauls. Time to get a cup of coffee here. A drink of coffee. I already got the cup, obviously. All right, so we gotta watch for. Oh, you bitch! Alright, again. Oh, yeah. So I'm gonna maybe save some of these for my these missiles from my aircraft carrier that I'm supposed to destroy. It's supposed to lock on. I'm having trouble locking on those. I'm trying to fucking turn. This thing flies funky. Oh, here we go. God. See, I wonder if I start. I wish there was a counter for your enemy counter, you know? Shit. One missile's not doing it. I know I said I want to save my missiles, but fucking, I'm having trouble. Game over. Okay, well, cool. I mean, I like the game enough. Okay. But there's it flies funky like the turn. I mean, I get I get it. You're an airplane. You got to circle around and shit. I get all that. But it does fly awkward. Uh oh. Uh. I should see. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so it does fly awkward. I don't know. It's I don't mind it. I'd rather almost play Captain Skyhawk over this. I do pop this in every yeah, like once a year or so. So it's cool. Um, get used to that scene though. You're gonna either see the sky and water or just the sky and clouds. And if I'm trying to remember if this is the one you destroy the space shuttle or if it's Captain Skyhawk. I don't know. I haven't won the games enough to know. So yeah, it's an average game. It's a low average, possibly a high D. So, alrighty. There we go. So have a good one, man.